Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm always mad here with an Ember Spirit versus Monkey King mid matchup video. How you can not beat the Monkey King, but how you can not get destroyed by a Monkey King as an Ember Spirit. So let's say they last pick Monkey King versus your Ember Spirit or even an Ursa. This is a guide for how you can still fare in the game and you can not completely lose your lane, because I have played Ember Spirit versus Monkey King and I've been completely destroyed. So I've taken it upon myself to make a video on how I go about the matchup and how I play the lane so that I can still get farm and not get totally destroyed. So what you'll see is I go boots first versus a Monkey King or even an Ursa, because these heroes rely on getting very close to you, and Monkey King has pretty good range. Ursa, I mean, this is more of a Monkey King video, but it's still the same concepts apply. But if you can just go in and out and avoid those Jenga stacks or furry swipe stacks, then you will have a much better time. So on this video, or on this matchup, I go boots first just to showcase how important it is. And first things off, you need to get a really good creep block versus these matchups.
The battle begins.
Otherwise, you're gonna be like the mid block is so important. And here you'll even see I get a block to where I allow the range creep to go first. This isn't always going to happen, but this is ideal, because what it's going to do is it's going to just shove the lane closer to your tower, and that's what you want. You don't want it on their high ground. If it's on their high ground, you're gonna have a really hard time. So right here, I just go for the range creep deny, and you'll see any chance I get a time to deny, I can. But right here, I want him to aggro me so that I can double wave the creeps under my tower. So I'm trying to get close to him, so maybe take one stack, but I'm also like right here, I'm not gonna go back up to the high ground this way. I'm gonna go all the way around, because I can see this is pushing in. I'm gonna lose this creep most likely, but I'm gonna get 3 creeps in return. I still get experience for it. It's not the end of the world
for you.
I take 1 stack, but you want to play the aggro game on this matchup. You want to just, anytime you get close, you want to bait him in to where he's going to attack you, and then your creeps are going to attack him, but his creeps won't be attacking you. You don't want to aggro at all, and I will recommend that you don't even go flame guard at all in the early levels, because you don't want to push the lane back to him. You want to keep it as close to your tower as possible, and you got to completely aggro the whole wave. Otherwise, you're going to get completely dominated. So even right here, I'm not even going close. I'm going to pull the creeps under my tower so I can get some farm. You'll see I will even lose some last hits on the range creeps, but this is to be expected, because I've got these last hits right here. These are important. The range creeps would be nice, but on this matchup, you gotta do what you can in order to win it. So if I get one, I even try to block right there. I mess it up. Right here, it's back to equilibrium, but I'm gonna get close and try to get him to attack me. And you notice how my creeps attack him. It's pushing the lane into my favor. And even right here, he doesn't attack me. He's a pretty good Monkey King. But like right here, like that's what you want to do as a Monkey King. You want to build up your stack, so you got to click on the hero. So you want to abuse this fact as Ember Spirit. And I'm just playing my game. I'm trying to get as much as I can out of this lane. It's still gonna be hard. He gets a few denies on me right there. Let's see. Last hits denies. So right here, he's got 4 denies, but I've still got 8 last hits. That's pretty good. And right here, I'm just gonna pull them under my tower. I missed one. I should have had that, but he griefed it.
Please.
And even right here, I might. Oh, I got it with the. No, I didn't. I still did not get that last hit. But I'm going to take the illusion rune to try to maybe mix it up a bit. But he saw where the stacks were on me, so he knows which one is the real one. You don't want to. You can't ever really attack the Monkey King as the Ember Spirit. So he does get his stacks off. When that happens, it's not good because he gets lifesteal. But I'm trying to use the illusion rune to get the last hits for me. I'm able to get a few more last hits. It's 14 to 8. I got 10 last hits. He's in 1 to 9. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold. So I'm just taking what I can. But you'll see that I max out my chains. I leave a Sleight of Fist at 2. Because you want it, because it's a shorter cooldown, it's good damage, it's good for last hitting. But you also want the Searing Chains for a get off me tool in the event that it gets too close. If you have Flame Guard, you can't do that. So you don't want to be just Flame Guarding the wave every chance you get. You really want to be playing the aggro game. And I should have been able to get that last hit, but I'm very concerned about getting those stacks up, because even if he has 1 stack, you have to stay away from the lane for a bit. So you just want to pull, like peel the creeps back as much as you can. And right now there's double range creeps, so it's going to push in eventually. And I'm just going to pull the melee creeps out. And yeah, this is basically what you do. And I'm fine. I'm having a great game as a Monkey King as an Ember Spirit versus Monkey King right now. He's got 10 denies. It's not the best.
Time to
I think
move.
he's level 5. I'm level 4, and he's gonna get his level 6 before me. But I do. He tries to go for that. I thought he was going to go for my courier, but you want to really change them if they come too close and they're even. It's best if you can get it when they're under your tower range, like right at the edge. A lot of times they'll try to get a little greedy, and you can abuse that fact. And see, I'm winning the HP trade right here, but he's gonna salve up here in a bit, and I'm taking what I can, and I'm playing as like I'm afraid of this guy. So now my wave's pushing in, so I'm just going to peel the creeps back again. You have to abuse this creep aggro mechanic, otherwise you're just going to get completely destroyed. And honestly, right here, I could have tanked the creeps, but I'm really crazy about those last hits. And pulling this creep back will keep the wave from going as far as it did. But maybe I could have tanked the creeps right here. But if the Monkey King came up, it would have not been good. And then once you get like your level 7, I'd say you want to start ganking. Right at level 6, you might not want to. And if you notice, I even went a Wind Lace and a Chainmail. I'm rushing a Phase Boots because I understand this Monkey King's all physical damage. He relies on getting close to you. I skip Bottle for now. I get Bottle later. And yeah, I rely on Mangoes, and I buy 2 wards since they're in stock, because the last thing I need is an Aegis Prophet to come and gank me, or even a Lina. Perhaps a tree could somehow walk in and gank me. Mangoes are essentially Ember Spirit's get out of jail free card. If you can just keep a few mangoes on you, you always have mana to cast your Remnant or some spells in order to escape. And I don't know, that was a fail. I tried to go for the last hit, thought he was going to hit it, and I just totally missed. I underestimated the slight range. So right here, you know, I'm not even though it's like right there in the middle, I'm not going, because all this Monkey King has to do is come up. So you notice the Monkey King has even rushed a Phase Boots. If I did not have a Phase Boots, I would be completely screwed in this lane, and I would have to go pretty much jungle or gank or something, be forced to do something I don't want to do. Like, this Monkey King is he's level 7, I'm level 6, so like it's hard to win a matchup versus Monkey King unless they misplay. So you notice how he keeps running after me, so I'm going to abuse this fact. He keeps aggroing the creeps, and it's allowing me to peel the creeps back, and it's pushing the lane under my tower. I know I keep saying the same thing, but this is the most important aspect for this matchup, in my opinion, because yeah, and if you can get the creeps close to your high ground, you can aggro them really easily. You can get some CS.
You thought you
he denies
were
that.
winning?
See, he's got 44 last hits, so I've got 27. You know, I'm not winning this by any means, but I'm not feeding. I'm getting what I can out of this lane. This is not a good matchup. He picked after me. So you know, you gotta play with what you got. And now I'm gonna get a bottle after I've got my phase boots. I even have a windlace and 2 mangoes because they will come in handy later. So like right here, I tank a little bit, but like I don't want him to get that last thing, and then I try to dodge that his boundless strike because I know it's coming. I've got 3 stacks on me. Any good Monkey King is gonna want that 4th stack in order to get that HP gen. So I remnant and then I walk. I try to juke, and it worked that time. And now, you know, he's salving up, he's getting a rune. Anytime he's not immediately in the lane, you want to just be farming. And he's got an illusion rune, so it's not ideal. He's gonna get a lot of denies here. And I slight so I can know which one's the real one. And I think right now I'm gonna start looking to make some ganks because I've got my max chains. Chains is really strong in the early game. Like sure, I could be farming the jungle, but I noticed something's going on top. I end up killing the Lina. It's really easy, but then I end up feeding a little bit. So it's like this isn't an ideal game by any means. So I probably at this point should have gone back to the mid lane because everyone else was dead in my lane. But I was like, let's just I'm level 7. I got max chains. Let's try to kill this Nature's Prophet. I see him right there, going for the chains. Then I get body blocked. And yeah. I cut the wrong tree. I cut the wrong tree, and I get tipped. And I even say a bad word right here, so we're gonna skip over that. So chill, bro. So right here, Techie's ganks, and we were able to kill him. That would not have happened if I didn't have max chains. If I had Flame Guard, he would have been able to get his stacks up. I'm bottling the Techies, and I got the regen. I got 20 seconds until Monkey King respawns, and now I get a Flame Guard because he's not coming back to lane for 10 seconds more. I'm gonna push the lane, and then I'm gonna look to do something else. I got that regen rune still going, so I'm just trying to push it as quickly as possible. Yeah, I just chains him because I don't want him getting close to me at all. And this is the basics, and I'm gonna rush the drums because movement speed is really great. You get some mana regen. It helps with the remnants. So I'm abusing the micro or the aggro mechanics right there again, and yeah, I see the lanes pushing in. I'm waiting for my farm. I'm not too greedy. I'm waiting for my farm, and yeah, see, I get a last hit right there. It's pretty good. So net worth. So Monkey King is 5k. I'm 3.6k, and I should lose this game essentially, but I end up doing pretty well, and we win the game. So the hardest part about the Monkey King versus Ember Spirit matchup is just surviving the early game, because you have better comeback spells, and you can farm quicker later, as long as Monkey King is just good at shutting you down really early and preventing you and getting really farmed before you're ever able to come online. So yeah, he aggroes the wave again. I'm just looking for something. Let's see, I gamble on a rune. I get the illusion rune, and it's pretty good. It can kind of conceal my identity for a little bit, and it's also a double damage rune.
The rune of illusion.
And I probably should have changed them right there.
Take what I please.
So yeah, like right here, I'm just chains him just to kind of like get off me, and I'm just getting a little bit of harass, and he gets the stacks up there. I was thinking about remnanting, but it was almost out, and I wanted to save it in case something happened. So right here, I'm pretty sure I remnant back, or I chains him, and I'm just gonna get TP because Monkey King can actually like one-hit me from that HP level with his boundless strike. So I come back, and I know if this Monkey King dives, it got a techies right there, so I'm not that afraid. I still don't want him to get his stacks off, so I'm trying. I missed the chains right there. That was a pretty fail. I'm like, my MMR right now is Ancient 5, but last season I was the Divine 5, so I don't know. It's MMR is not always an indicator of your skill level. I've played versus top 500 players and I've beat them. It's like it's how you're doing that day. Right here, I gank Lina, dodge her light strike array. Notice how if I did not have those mangoes, I would not have been able to do that. The mangoes are an essential part of Ember Spirit's kit, and yeah, this Lich feeds. I almost get a kill on the Monkey King right here.
My best work.
I almost get him. But I know I only have level 2 Slight, so it would have just been just out of range. If I had level 4 Slight, I would have probably been able to get him, but it's no big deal. Last thing you want to do is be stuck without mana versus a Monkey King. And I even buy 2 more mangoes because they're Ember Spirit's get out of jail free card. So we're going to speed this up a bit and see. Now I bought all the techies. See, the Monkey King he's still in the lane. I don't, I gotta regen. I don't want him to get his stacks off if he does. I didn't think he had vision there, but he did.
He's mine.
Yeah, I just use that I use the regen rune to harass him, and then I'm like, alright, I can't sit there, something's going down bot. Let's go gank. I got full mana, full HP. We're going in. So yeah, that's pretty good. The Monkey King's here. We're all low HP. I just changed him so my Lich could run away, because otherwise he would have died. And yeah, we're out. Because we don't want to fight. You never want to fight into Monkey King ult, ever. You always want to retreat from it, because Monkey King ult is just not ideal to fight into unless he's really out of position. So I go back to farming. Monkey King's bottom. I know that Monkey King TP'd bottom, so there's no way he can be mid, and he's showing on the map. So I'm farming aggressively now. And now at this point, I'm starting to come back. The my net worth still is lower, but it's not a big deal because we got a PL, we got an Underlord. The Monkey King, he's he didn't gank very much. I see a DD bot. Skip ahead. Just keep farming. I end up dying here. I should have, I got a little too greedy because I had a DD. I should have just remnanted right there. I thought maybe I would survive this, but the Laguna comes out and Champ Protector Overgrowth seems to last forever. Especially when you're an Ember Spirit. So I get my Maelstrom, I go a Yule's, and then I end up going a Shiva's Guard because armor is actually really important. Shiva's Guards, I'd say it's better than a Radiance on Ember Spirit because it gives you more survivability, and it also gives you a good aura, and it slows down Monkey King's attack speed, Nature's Prophet's attack speed, even Anti-Mage's attack speed, and it gives you more mana so that if Anti-Mage does jump onto you, it amplifies his ult damage, but it also gives you more damage or more mana to work with, so it doesn't all get burned if he jumps on you. And if Anti-Mage is jumping on you, you should have your Flame Guard up or something, and you should be able to tank his Mana Void if you're low or something. I get some mangoes from the mango tree. Look to make some moves. Go back to farming.
Illusion.
And right now, like, the gap between Monkey King and me is starting to close. Because the Monkey King can't farm as fast as I can, especially now that I have a Maelstrom. It's, I'm gonna catch up pretty quickly. He did have like a 3k net worth lead at one point, now it's like 1.6k. And now I'm looking to farm, split push, close this gap, and yeah, it's essentially the gameplay. Because Monkey King doesn't have any farming skills. So now look, watch this fight.
Dire's middle tower
Back,
is under
get the
attack.
regen.
The rune of
Just
regeneration.
kite him out. So now I'm only 400 gold behind the Monkey King. And I'm going to be overtaking him soon. So the Monkey King's power spike is no longer as what it was. You don't really want to face check an anti-mage, but you want to just kind of mess with them a bit. Get my plate mail. We killed the Monkey King here. That's pretty much GG. Got caught up, and now we're wiping out.
Radiant's top tower. Radiant's top tower.
Yeah. The game that was really bad at first is now really
Radiant's
easy.
top tower is falling. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Scanning.
And the Monkey King goes tags. He should have gotten a BKB in my opinion. I knew they were all missing. I didn't want to mess with that.
Is under attack.
So now I've overtaken the Monkey King and farm, and I think it's gonna stay this way unless I die.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So yeah, Ember Spirit, he doesn't do too well early game versus Monkey King, but he definitely can come back and catch up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The Monkey King isn't playing bad, but I feel like he could have pushed his advantage a bit better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and yeah, if you ever have played Ember Spirit versus Monkey King, you know how annoying it can be. So I hope this video helps you.